Savix, check this video out, bro.
Okay.
You know what I like about this video? I like that word right there. I like both of that word actually. Spectating. Make PvP great again. I love how you use that whiteboard. Let's check it out.
To make PvP
I like how he's supporting Sea-Doo t-shirt. This man's ready, guys.
great again. So, there's a big problem with PvP participation. Nobody denies that. Nobody denies that. It's the lowest
I deny it, Tosan. I agree with you, bro.
in Arena at least, and especially RBGs, that there has ever been. In fact, in WoD, they had so little participation in the 5v5 bracket that they actually just deleted the 5v5 Arena bracket. That's not because the bracket was bad, that's because participation was too low and there was no real competition going on there. But
That's very true.
we're going to talk about what we can do to boost participation regardless of what caused the less participation in the first place. So, dueling. Legion has essentially killed dueling. Okay, now Legion has a lot of great things going on for it. I'm not going to pretend it's my favorite expansion, but it's definitely better than WoD, and there's some great things going on with it. So, I think one of the biggest problems with PvP is dueling sucks in Legion because item levels and legendaries and all that stuff is crazy, and duels are completely imbalanced and just hectic beyond belief. And people want to have real stable dueling scenarios. Now, I'm not a big fan of dueling. I did it a ton back in Vanilla and Burning Crusade and all that, and I loved dueling back then. But as every expansion went on, I became less and less interested in dueling. But it doesn't matter if I enjoy it or not. The point is I know a bajillion people that love dueling, and dueling is dead. I worked for Skill Cap for what, 5, maybe 6 years or something, and even though I didn't make a lot of dueling videos, I ended up making some despite it.
I know who made a lot of dueling videos.
First of all, in Legion, there's still, for some reason, no dueling area that activates the PvP templates. So that is like a really minor thing that they could do, and that's been suggested time and time again. And that would be easy. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Imagine you have a dueling template area where people can duel with the templates activated for a more balanced dueling scenario. That's great in itself. What if, though, we can emulate back what people used to do all the time? People used to hang out outside of Ironforge or Elwyn Forest or Orgrimmar to duel. And a lot of people just chilled out there just to watch the duels. They didn't even want to duel themselves, they just enjoyed spectating.
We still have this group of people, but it's getting smaller and smaller because of Legion gear and everyone's like just one shot. The unbalance is insane outside. I already made a video like this where I told Blizzard to make a separate area for a dueling place, and that would be so awesome, but they never take any advice.
You need more PvP things to do, okay? So, a spectating Colosseum, if I may. So let's say the Colosseum they had in WoD, right, where you have the last man standing Colosseum. Imagine something like that, where people can queue up to duel in instances. You can either do a random queue against anybody, you can maybe do a
That's
class
exactly
queue,
what I was talking
or a
about in my
spec queue,
video.
like you can specify it to like, I'm a rogue and I just want to duel rogues, or I'm a hunter and I just want to duel hunters. So, that is the first idea, and I really think that they should consider that because people love dueling. They just love it. Next would be the solo queue ranked arena. I made a big thread about this on the arena forums, the official Blizzard arena forums, and it got a fuck ton of upvotes. And people clearly like it, and I wasn't the first one to think of it either, obviously. There's been a lot of people that have been advocating for that for a long time. My boy Savix, the Red Paladin, he's really been advocating for the solo queue system, so fight the good fight, Savix.
Keep fighting, Tosan!
Let's debunk some stupid arguments, because in that thread that I made, there was a lot of really stupid arguments speaking against the solo queue system. First argument would be, oh, it's going to kill participation in ranked 3v3. What? It's already dead.
Yeah.
Have you seen the title cutoffs for this season?
Yeah.
Participation in Team 4.
Bro, glad cutoff is 2,500.
Pre-made team 3v3 or 2v2 arena is at an all.
The thing is, people are still gonna play pre-made groups, but people that's busy or have things to do in their life or that just wants to queue and play, they're gonna play solo queue. People that wanna play pre-made, they're gonna play pre-made. Like, I would play pre-made still, but if my partners aren't on, I'd play solo queue. And probably people are thinking, when we talk about solo queue, they think it's 1v1, but we're talking about solo queue into 2v2 arena and 3v2 arena. Separate bracket, you only fight solo queues only. You don't fight against like pre-made group against solo queues. You understand? Making it clear before somebody comments, hey Savix, it's gonna be unbalanced if my team is fighting against a pre-made group and we're all solo queue. People always tell me that same thing. So you guys need to understand that, okay?
You can just tell by the percentages of titles that go out. You know, think about in Mists of Pandaria in any given season, something like 350 people got rank 1 titles, right? In Legion, it's like what, 60 maybe? Just do the math. It's a 0.1%. They didn't change the system for who gets titles. It's still 0.1% for rank 1 and 0.5% for Gladiator. And there's just way less people participating, so that percentage is going to naturally drop the given titles. So, the whole, it's going to kill PvP participation. Are you kidding? It's on its last leg as it is, and it needs to be rejuvenated. So, one of the biggest problems with PvP participation is, I can't find fucking teammates. That's hard. Even for a multi-rank one like me, I still struggle to find really good teammates, believe it or not. And it's actually miserable. I go to looking for group a lot of the time, and looking for group works sometimes. You can occasionally find a diamond in the rough. The problem with looking for group is people lie. People are lying pieces of shit. I can't tell you how many people I have that linked a Gladiator title that they clearly bought from Blazing Boost or something, and then they're like 1,500 level players, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
There was this Mistweaver monk that I played with a long time ago on my stream when I was just doing looking for group on my Ellie Shaman. And yeah, we got this Gladiator Mistweaver monk, and he was really bad. And we kept playing with him because he was kind of funny and like, he was like innocent. He was like a young kid, probably like 14 or 15. It was kind of adorable, like how perplexed he was like, wow, you guys did so much damage there. I'm like, no Glad level player just goes, wow, you guys did so much damage. It was innocent and he was young, but he lied about having a Glad title, okay? And
there is actually so many liars. There's so many people that buy boosts. There's so many people that buys accounts. I have friends that sells those accounts, and I really don't like that, but they gotta make money.
With LFG is you are trying to spend.
But the thing my friends talk about is that they're moving away from WoW because they don't have any more customers. Meaning that's how much PvP is dying. Like if you look at League of Legends or Overwatch, they have a lot of customers, but WoW, the customers are like tiny now. That's how much PvP is dying. And then people that do boosting, they're just all quitting too.
Filtering to get people that match your level of experience. What's your experience? What season was that experience? Oh, you're 2200 in Cataclysm? Well, that's not quite the same as 2200 now, you know what I mean? So people lie and you get misinformation, and the only way to get matched up with teammates that are around your actual skill level is with a matchmaking system that Blizzard regulates, you know, because the ELO systems in all these games, they're pretty darn good. So if you had a solo queue system, you could queue up any time of day whenever you felt like. You would automatically get matched with, you know, if you're a DPS, you'd get matched with a healer and a DPS, and of course there would be some restrictions, maybe like some comps that are super overpowered or something on the ladder. Blizzard could use their data to make obscenely overpowered combinations not possible, and obscenely underpowered combinations also not possible. But that would be fucking easy because Blizzard can track that data, easily make adjustments as they go. But a ranked system is necessary because another stupid argument that people use, besides the, oh, it's going to kill participation. Oh, before I move on, actually, let me finish that thought. The whole kill participation thing is horseshit because not only is the participation at an all-time low, but
it's harder to have participation with pre-made groups. Solo queue will boost up the participation, and people get to queue within their same MMR. That's going to make people queue a lot more.
This would help you find teammates better.
Always what I talk about, bro.
Better than looking for group, because you would know how.
Like, watch, you play a match and you're like, wow, this guy's good. Yo, can I add you, bro? Can I add you, dude? You're pretty good. You wanna play like pre-made next time or something? And then you find more people like that. If you queue skirmish, true, I found some people through skirmish, but then you queue into like any people. You queue into like 1200s, 1500s, 2k gladiators, and then you could find sometimes, but if you have solo queue rated, you're always gonna find people that's around your MMR, and if they're good, you could add them and play with them in the future for pre-made comps. Understand? So much better. We need this.
A few times in solo queue. Do you want to add me to B tag and we can go play ranked 3v3? You could do that. That'd be a better way to find teammates on par with yourself than the looking for group system where you have to filter through lying bullshitters and bought achievements. So, the other argument is that, oh, there's already a solo queue system and it's called skirmishes.
Oh, okay. Mother father, I will beat you up if you say skirmish. is solo queue.
Skirmishes don't have matchmaking, which means one team usually just completely shit stomps the other one in 5 seconds, and it's not fun at all. I've done skirmishes, like to gear out a character sometimes. If I was just farming skirmishes in WoD or even in Legion for whatever reason, you know, artifact power or something on a new character, usually if I'm queuing with a friend of mine that's decent at the game or really good at the game, I can win 30 out of 30 games in skirmishes because there's no matchmaking, which means there's no way to...
Me and Census, we did like 45 naked mode. We killed through people like nothing.
PvP participation is that people are always sitting around waiting to PvP. People want to PvP. Sometimes they don't want to just do skirmishes or random battlegrounds. They want something a little more challenging and a little more real and a little more rewarding. And a solo queue system would be perfect. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Can you think of a single, even remotely competitive PvP game on the market that doesn't have the ability to queue up by yourself and get matched with other teammates?
Every game has it, Tosan.
League of Legends, Dota, Overwatch, CSGO,
every game,
Duels of the Storm. Even all of Blizzard's other games have a solo queue system. WoW is the only game with even remotely competitive PvP that doesn't have a solo queue system, and it is breaking the PvP community and participation rate.
It is. About 90% of my B tag, they're sitting around Valorant looking for partners or comps that are around their MMR and their similar skill level. Like, they sit in LFG or Whisper people or even forums, but those take too long. If we have this, we can just find people so much easier. And I know at the start we won't have a lot of people participating, but as time goes, like so much more people will participate in doing this, and it will be so healthy for the PvP. Like PvP right now is really dying. Like Blizzard's trying their best to make it go up, but it's not working. We need solo queue. People want to play, they watch videos, they get pumped up, they want to play some games. They go to LFG, they find one dude, they play, but then that guy gets mad and leaves. Or you guys push a little and then you guys quit. Or you guys push a little at each other, but that guy never logs in and you can never push again. Like, we have so many things like that. I'm a streamer myself and I talk with all my viewers and they all want this. Like, all of them. Maybe like 1% people are there like, oh, it's gonna kill PvP participation in 3v3. I like talking with people. There's like a few percentage that don't want this. But what are they saying? They're just killing the game.
I actually don't see any cons. The only con would be that it would take Blizzard time to implement it, you know? They'd have to put man hours towards setting up the system. That's the only con I can think of. The pros would be no more waiting around in LFG for 3 hours, find teammates after 20 minutes, okay? And then you find out one of them is clearly way below your level and you have to kick him and get somebody else because he lied about his achievements or he's just horribly bad, worse than you expected, right? Let's say you have a healer and he never uses Spirit Link or something, or a monk that never uses Cocoon and you just always die in the opener. Well, back to the drawing board. Let's go back to LFG and wait around for 20 more minutes to find a new healer to test out.
That's why I stopped PvPing like the 2 seasons. This season, I'm just playing with friends. Last season, I didn't even play at all. I just didn't want to PvP. It consumes way too much time, so I can't do it. And I need to make videos and work, stream, and it's just, I just didn't like it. It's so iffy.
A lot of people are just assholes. A lot of the time, you get kicked from a group because they think you're the reason you're losing. Let's say there's a duo, like there's 2 friends that are looking for a third, right? Well, these 2 assholes are on their high horse. They're like 1800, 1900 experience, but they think that they're gods in their own mind. And so every time they lose a game, it's gotta be, it's not me and you, bro. It's that dickhead, you know, it's his fault. Let's kick him from the group and find somebody better, more on our level. They could be the problem, but they're gonna keep kicking you as an individual from the group because they're not smart enough to identify if you're good or not. So this is why a matchmaking system is needed, because humans are flawed, stupid pieces of shit. So I think a solo queue system would not only bolster PvP participation and enthusiasm because people aren't bored out of their minds, they always have something that they can be doing. I can log on at any time of day, queue up for solo queue rank.
This music,
there'd be more rewards, so people would want to do it, but the rewards plus there would be more media. Like people, YouTube videos and shit like that go a long way with hyping up the PvP community. I watch YouTube videos all the time, and
if we have this, another thing, it's gonna really boost up the community because more videos, people will make more content since they could queue, and streamers can stream just solo queue all day. They don't have to pause the stream and look for people and do that. Like me as a streamer too, if I had solo queue, I would just do solo queue in my stream and have fun with the stream. It's so much better.
Still, feel free to put your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe and share it. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.
Peace out. Everything you said, voila. Solo queue, maybe dueling later. Solo queue right now. They need to work on solo queue right now. But I have a feeling in BlizzCon they're gonna announce the solo queue system, and I hope it comes out next year in the new expansion or in a new patch. So I'll be looking forward to that, Blizzard. Thank you for putting that in. Hashtag solo queue Holinka mode. Let's go. That's it. I really want to talk more about this, but I have to go right now. My time is very short. Also, Stoops was going to make a video about the solo queue as well. I wish he made it sooner so I could watch this and that at the same time. That would have been awesome, but probably a different video. And that's it, guys. Share this idea. Let's keep the solo queue dream going on. I will see you guys next time. Peace!